Folks, Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play of Stellaris with Star Trek New Horizons. Glad to have you along as we continue our hard mode play with the Tholians. Alright, let's head out to the galaxy and take a look at how we stand. So, we do have a nice little footprint of space here. It almost looks kind of like a very, very odd footprint. I don't know, with maybe a few really bad bunions and corns. We're probably about the same as some of the larger species in terms of size, so that's good. What are we doing this time? Well, we're still trying to catch up to the Nibarites. If we can make the Nibarites, well, not make the Nibarites, but if we can get the Nibarites down to equivalent power, I would be okay with that. So we do have an inactive building somewhere. Why do we have an inactive building? Probably because somebody left. Okay, and this is the planet with the Titanic life. I gotta remember that too once I'm building armies. We don't want to miss out on being able to ride giant space elephants into battle, top their backs as our spider people. Also, we have a negative balance, which we have to address. Part of that is going to be due to the fact that we are undergoing a couple different colonization efforts. Okay, so let's unpause the game. So our fleet size is about 6,000 right now. I do have my fleets kind of stationed up here. You know what? For when we start an invasion too, we're going to need some armies to invade with. It's pretty much a given. So maybe, what was the planet with the Titanic life? Hazra. And is probably going. Oh, do we need to upgrade those? No, we don't. Food's at 1 right now, so we might have to upgrade 1. Food's at 1. Once he comes in, food is going to be at 3. We almost have too much food here, but I think we got to roll with it, because I don't believe our planetary administration on this planet is going to get any larger than that. Titanic life here. Katana Secondus, right. We don't have any defense armies. Have we not? No, that's society output. Is this not the planet where we can build the giant space elephants? It doesn't seem like it. We do have a planet though with that option. I just have to find it. I assume that I sent it off into sectorhood at some point. So let's hold on. Maybe if we do it by planets, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. There's no indication, hey, saying which one has Titanic life. Surface armies. Can I tab through these? Fulganar. I can tab through my, what is this? Relocate. No, we don't want to do that. Can tab through my systems, but we're giant spider people. I mean, that's enough, isn't it? The fact that we're giant spider people. But yeah, we will have to have some offensive armies to actually take planets. So again, we're going to keep trying to build up our fleet to if we can get the Nibarites down to inferior fleet power, then we're going to go for an invasion. So that's kind of like the long range plan right now. Part of the reason why we have a energy deficit as well is due to the fact that we are well over our naval capacity. The fact that we are upgrading some of our space stations should help that out. I just want to see if there's any more upgrades we can do that could help us. Border control, that doesn't really help us. Orbital hydroponics stockyard, that does nothing for the fleet size. Okay, we can upgrade this spaceport, so let's do that. That will buy us a couple of more ships, or maybe half a ship. So we're upgrading here, we are upgrading here, and we are still building on that particular world. So doing minus 16 energy a month right now. It's not great. It's not horrible though. We could offset that by just having a couple of space docks. Problem is with relying on space docks though is due to the fact that, well, it uses up 10 minerals. We get 10 energy for 10 minerals, which is okay, especially if we are a energy hungry species, but it's not ideal. I really wouldn't want to be spending minerals at that rate if I don't have to. That's right. Spaceport is complete, so we're 104. What's our penalty? 43% to maintain our fleet. Wow. So really, kind of our best option is to keep colonizing planets and building spaceports at these new planets. That seems to be the best way to sustain ourselves. So let's take a look at our expansion planner. So we want minerals. Let's search for Tholian. Okay, so that's all Polaris. What about the Zum? Because we can colonize with the Zum. There's 7 and 8 here. Where is this world? Class Q. It's actually within our borders. It's kind of funny, actually. That means we won't go over our system limit either if we do colonize here. The thing was, like, it wasn't colonizable before because we didn't have the Zum before. Colonize. Which planet are the Zum on? This one. So you are energy credits plus 5. Slavery goes down. Well, we're not slaving anybody, so these guys are fine. Drop down a colony here, and actually this will take us over our system limit because we haven't colonized. It's within our territory, and I'm wondering why we haven't built any mining stations here. It's kind of odd, actually. I think that was the system where the pirates were hanging out, or the privateers, so maybe that's why I hadn't done anything with it. This is not within our borders now. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess we're going to be working on basically our military industrial complex for most of the video again. I mean, we don't have... There's 2 overwhelming species, a bunch of superior species right now, but Cardassians are equivalent. Do they have any friends? Fleet power is still equivalent, though, see? I want to make sure that we are, we can overpower them. I want to ensure that we can overpower them, actually. That's the thing. And we could technically maybe, I don't know, win friends, but no one's going to cry if we attack the Cardassians. They're not super liked. It makes me sad, considering I had like a 30-episode Let's Play as the Cardassians, but here we are. So we have a power plant coming online there. Snack eel. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I like saying snack eel. Seems like the stellar shock is starting to come off. That's a great thing for us. How are we doing for food here? Food's at 5. So we don't need you to produce any food. A dilithium refinery. Naval capacity plus 20. We don't have any dilithium, though. That is the issue. So what do we do? See, we need both minerals and power. Now let's go for a power plant anyway. Katana Prime. Again, I made the decision that I don't need to... Whoops. Surface. I don't need to upgrade these. Okay. Katana Secondus. He's going to be producing minerals once he comes in, and they are okay for food. Fulganar, which is one of our newer worlds. They have 1 food right now. Okay, so they have a 2 food tile right here. Let's make them work there just to kind of get the whole food situation sorted out for us. And is Ias Prime? They're still getting colonized. Okay. How's research? 2 months for better explosive weapon damage. Food will go up by 10% in a year, which is great. That means less hydroponics facilities and low power thrusters in 20 months. So I think we got a handle on anything. Who is this? The Rakari Free States. Their fleet size is 4,000. Where are they located? Rakari Free States. They have a defensive pact with somebody. They're considered equivalent. So that's the thing with fleet power. I mean, we do overpower them in fleet numbers, but we don't know. What about the Breen? I think I looked at the Breen last time. Yeah, they are considered superior. Like, it says equivalent, but we may in fact like outnumber them by 2,000, or they may outnumber us by 2,000 fleet power. So that's kind of the rub, if you will, to quote Shakespeare. I forget what, you do Shakespeare in high school. It's like, yeah, that's the rub. And Anon. There used to be a lot of Anons in Shakespeare. Apparently Shakespeare was on 4chan for a while. Yeah, you do Shakespeare in high school, and I mean, That's that's kind of like the last time you see it, unless you are a Shakespeare enthusiast. I never was. I never was. I mean, it was kind of the opinion, you know, what defines a literary classic? You know, a whole bunch of academics got together and said, you know what, this is a classic, and everybody must study this. So, you know, that's kind of my view on academic things like that. Explosive weapon damage plus 10%. That's good. New research: kinetic weapon damage, a pre-fired chamber. We really what is Perigum power plant? What does this do? Does it need it? It produces 8 energy. Doesn't seem actually is anti-Perigum. I'm a pro-Perigum person. 72 months. It doesn't seem to require anything to use. So I wonder if that will be a nice upgrade for our power plants. That's definitely going to help us out. So our world here, we're starting off with 2 food. I'm just going to let this guy work that tile for now. We will clear this volcano tile. Then we'll move him down here, do a hydroponics facility, and I guess we'll start working on the energy tiles there. Okay. Fulganar. These guys seem to breed fairly quickly, actually. 1.1 a month? That's not super fast. It's just my perception throwing me off here. Energy's now at -1. Okay. Game is saving. And we are really short on leaders. So we really need to get some technologies that allow us to increase that. That's kind of the, like, my one complaint with, well, I have more than one complaint with Stellaris. It's a fabulous game, but I do have kind of questions and concerns and inquiries. Yeah, that's kind of one beef that I have with Stellaris, is that I don't think your scientists should be classified as leaders. You know, I think maybe they should have their own kind of little pool. Because you're for sure going to want 4 scientists. I mean, you need everybody doing research, and you want somebody out exploring the universe. So, you know, you're guaranteed 4 scientists, and you're almost guaranteed an admiral too. So, I mean, that's 5 out of your initial 10 leadership spots taken up. So it kind of discourages you from growing. But I like to grow. That's my issue. I'm like Rita Repulsa, who used to enjoy watching her monsters grow. Okay. Energy credits at -1 right now. So how are we going to combat that? We don't have solar panel tech for our... Oh, we can upgrade this. That's going to help. For our spaceports, do we? No, we have orbital hydroponics, which actually uses energy, and a dockyard, which also uses energy. How are we doing now? -36. Yeah, these upgrades are going to help us. Actually, we need to build a spaceport here. That's going to help us a little bit as well with our naval capacity. Yeah, 50 of our naval capacity right now is... So basically half of our naval capacity is from spaceports. So we got to keep growing that if we can. Has our new colony ship been sent out yet? I think we built it. Factions. ISIS Prime, popular faction. That's the thing. I'm going to be settling with the ZUM, and they're going to be like, well, you know, it's great that you gave us this world, but we'd kind of like to be on our own if we could. And I'm going to have to say no to that. There's no... Yeah, they would be vassals. We don't want to do that. We would lose their production. Oh, there's science up here that I could do. Construction ship, come back here. Build some research stations once you're done down here. And actually, yeah, I was going to say, I think there's an opportunity to build more research stations there. So we're still at -1. Building these research stations, not going to help our energy efforts. Alright. So maybe the next thing we build here is going to be another spaceport. We need that energy production. Like we absolutely require it for maintaining our fleet. especially since we are well over our naval capacity. I still can't fathom how, like, the Cardassians and stuff are keeping their fleet afloat with, let's see, Cardassian Autocracy, Star Empire, Cardassian Union, yeah. So they have 8 planets, 74 pops, compared to our, what? Tholians, where are we? Or we are the, what, Tholians? Tholian Assembly, yeah, we should be under T. Under the T. We have, 19 planets and 109, so we have basically double the Cardassian Empire, is that right? Cardassian Union. So 19 to 199 versus 8 to 74. Yeah, we have basically what they have in terms of power, or just sheer size. And yet, they have a stronger fleet. I'm not understanding. Well, they don't have a stronger fleet. They have an equivalent size fleet, which, in fact, may be smaller than ours. Macari Free States have a transport fleet in our borders. I don't know how to feel about that. What was their strength again? Macari Free States, I think, and they do have a defensive pact, right? They do, with an unknown race. They're unfriendly. They're at war with somebody right now. They're fighting an unknown empire. Where are the Ricari on the map here? Communicate. Where is your planet? You're all the way up there? And you have ships down here. So who the hell are you fighting? That's the question. Why haven't I sped up the game at all? Not a lot's going to happen in this video if I don't speed things up. Alright, let's take a quick run through our planets again. So we have a power plant coming online very soon here, so that should actually bump us into the positive again in terms of our energy production. When's this going to be done? 1.2, so it's going to be 72.8, so it's going to be 2 months from now that will be ready. On this planet, why is everybody unhappy? Slavery is allowed, voting rights. I mean, I could turn off slavery. I don't know if we can, though. But the thing is, the Tholians are slavers. They're like, the fact that you live with this decadent trait. But if we're working with the Zum in terms of expanding our empire, maybe policies and edicts, slavery, regulate it. Xenos only. A whole bunch of people. We have 146 pops that will get minus 10% happiness. 24 will get plus 10%. See, that's not going to do it for us. What is the regulate it? To ensure. So allowed. Can enslave any pop. Regulate it. Indiscriminate pops from all walks of life. Output goes down. Xenos only. 42 and plus 2 happiness. See, we can't do that. We can't do that. 1 month till better food. Maybe we'll have to take a look at doing some genetic modification. And maybe see about, I don't know. We have too many Tholians right now. Not so many Zum, so it might be easier to change the Zum so they're not so kind of isolationist, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I did order my science ship to come up to these systems a little while back, because I'm trying to get like a sneak peek of what they have for their fleet. If we do in fact outnumber them, maybe we will attack. Resettlement minus 20, Xeno Zoo, Science Council. Let's go for the tile blocker removal. And in fact, before we do that, species the Zum, ethics divergence plus 15. Ouch. They're strong, which means they have good. And they're also rapid breeders. They're deviants, though. There are 19 of them. If we modify them to take off deviant, how long will it take us to do this? 5,700. We're producing 63 a month. You know what? None of the other society things appeal to me right now. So I'm going to try doing this. Investigate privateers. Okay. Time project. Modify the Zum species. It's going to take 78 months, which actually isn't that much. And they won't have so much ethics divergence. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that for sure. This planet's not within our borders, is it? No. Okay, so ISIS, and we also have a colony ship going out, which will put us in the red again in terms of energy. Let's take a quick look through our planets again. So this place is now online. Still, we want yet more energy. So we'll do a power plant too. We can do some gardens here. That will make people a bit happier. Max happiness is at 40 though. And that's due to the habitability. Do we have anything that will increase habitability? Happiness. No frontier clinic or anything, hey? Yeah, we'll go for sheer power right now. This planet. So they're going in there. They still have like the stellar shock. They shouldn't have stellar shock anymore, man. These people are super not happy. No voting? They can't vote? Yeah, because we have like a... What are we actually considered? The Tholian Empire. Or the Assembly. We are a despotic empire, yeah. So nobody's going to be voting anytime soon. So I want to take a look at my other policies. Slave procreation, it's allowed. Purge is prohibited. That made some people happier. We have light bombardment. Native enlightenment is prohibited. Migration. We can't do free migration because we're xenophobic. Voting rights. There's no voting. That's because we are a despotic empire. Primary species first contact. Economic. Free market capitalism. Planned economy. Energy storage goes up. Energy credits goes down. Why would we ever do that? Bureaucracy. Energy credits go up. Storage capacity goes down. 17 pops become less happy. Society ruled or controlled by a shadowy cabal of business leaders and a small minority of the wealthiest of citizens. And 17 pops, which are Zum, will get even more unhappy with us as they are now. Okay. Have we run into their fleet yet? We still have a Rakani transport fleet in our domain, which makes me a bit nervous. We still don't know who they're fighting or why. Alright, so we're going to be taking this system, taking a planet there. Yeah, we're back to -3 energy. Naval capacity is at plus 26%, okay. Speaking of which, let's make sure we have the best spaceport we can muster. Do we have any factions gaining any ground? Doesn't look like it. So what I said I was going to do, I was going to do this. I was going to make sure we had a hydroponics farm right there. Okay. Everything else seems to be working fine for us. I keep feeling, there we go, like this should be within our domain. It's so close, but yet so far. Also, it looks like we might get this system through border creep at some point as well. Lots of science there. It's going to take a while, though. Tetraquads data from millions of cubic light years of deep space exploration reports supported skirmishers have been poured over by naval design. Captain, okay, so it's new types of ships. Looks like new types of ships, okay. Low power thrusters. We now have low power thrusters. What is this? Galisite. FTL speed goes up. Heavy photon torpedo. Better hull. Advanced cruiser prototype. I guess we should go for that. We're kind of like lacking technology though in terms of being able to outfit ships however we would like. Yeah, we have an experimental fleet here. We can upgrade the ship. Okay. we will actually get them to join our main fleet for reasons. Where is our main fleet? First fleet. Who died? And again, we have 2 admirals. That's not good. Leader died. Our scientist, Zolstreen. Okay, that was our commander of the Black Widow. So we need to recruit someone who would be good. No, you're not really. Anomaly discovery chance. Okay. Why can't we recruit you? We have maximum number of leaders. Yeah, because we have too many admirals now. We ended up with an extra admiral. Well, can the sun ship still move? All I really want you guys to do is, like, go to these systems. And I want you to discover where their fleet is. Where's their home system? Their fleet's probably in their home system, so let's make sure you do that. Actually, let's not muck about. Let's put you... Is that our construction ship I was doing that with? Please, no. No, they're going back there. Science ship, okay. Yeah, let's not mess around. Let's go to their home system, because I'm pretty sure that's where their fleet's going to be. Okay. Check in with their planets again. We can upgrade our power plant here. Minus 40 for energy right now. Somebody on strike? Doesn't look like it. So why? Building maintenance, ship maintenance. What is this now? 29%. I mean, our colonization effort shouldn't hurt us that much. Shouldn't need to upgrade any of these right now. We'll need more energy. Power hub. Yeah, we should probably put one of those in. Produces 3 energy as well. It'll give a little boost to that tile. We should clear off this tile. Got to be careful too, because monthly gain minus 40. Module maintenance. Colonization's only using 8 of that. Station maintenance. Seriously, is someone on strike or something that I'm not seeing? You get these random jumps in power sometimes, and it's sometimes hard to nail down what's causing it. So we're at minus 36 now. Sector income. Did we lose production in one of our sectors? Well, we only have one sector. Let's take a look at planets and sectors. They're producing 21 energy. That's it. That's all. Okay. How's the power scale looking now? Seems to be the same. Okay. So again, we're kind of eyeing up the Niberites. Oh, the Bullions have moved into overwhelming status. What about you guys? Everything's equivalent. See, if you didn't have a defensive pact, they're still at war with someone too. The war score is down. They're fighting the Dominion, and there's no point in me fighting them because they are all the way at the other side of the... still equivalent. Well, what's inferior? Naval capacity is inferior, okay. Alright, so what do the Niberites have for a fleet? I'm hoping our spy ship is going to help us out here. Okay, their Starfleet, they have an experimental fleet worth 4,000. They have a Starfleet worth 2,700. So 6, 7. Okay. So we are not quite up to snuff to face them. What about the Cardassians? Science ship. Where is the Cardassian homeworld? Do we not see it? Is there like a neutral zone here now, or what? Cardassian autocracy. Why am I not seeing the Cardassian homeworld? Let me see it. Show me the beast. Gralis? Is that the Cardassian system? Is that their homeworld? They have a lot of people there. Let's send our sign. No, we can't. We can't enter into their borders. What can I get into? No, I can't get into their space. Okay. What about the Bajorans? They're probably allied. Yeah, they have the Just Pact on the go. Fleet power is inferior. Who else is in the Just Pact? The Katians. Interesting. Very interesting. So their fleet power is considered inferior, huh? Ah, fellow chucker, hey? So our first fleet is here. Just want to make sure the experimental fleet is coming to catch up with them. Okay. Well, we're going to move these guys back down here, and maybe we'll see about taking on the Bajorans. I know a lot of people are probably not going to like that. So let's go to Katana Prime. We'll go in orbit there. It's going to take a while for our ships to actually reach that area of space. We have minus 69 for energy production right now. Why? Is this experimental fleet hurting us? Like, seems like after this came online, we started to run into problems. Damage 1511. And we're going to lose shields, too. Which will halve our fleet strength. What is happening here? Ship maintenance 81. Should I disband these guys? I mean, they're only worth 100 and something. Let's try it. That only got us a single energy credit. And I mean, our naval capacity is increasing, so we shouldn't be losing this many energy credits. Alright, I gotta comb through my planets because there's something weird going on. Game's saving. It knows that I'm onto it. So that's fine. They're fine there. They're fine there. They're actually producing a full 10. Can I do the whole capacity overload? Yes. Let's enact that. It's going to help a little bit. Katana Prime. They're producing 5. Whoop-de frig. Producing 14 here. For free energy or a free engineering tile there. We don't have a starport here. I mean, I would have to build 6 starports to make up for this. So I don't understand what's really going on here. Okay, so we have 4 food here now. And we will, in fact... No, we can't build a starport because we don't have a large enough population. This planet... so yeah, we're taking care of food there. Alright, so I gotta look at my other planets and the planets that are in, like, sectorhood. See if there's anybody on strike or something. They're all fine. They're taxed as far as they can go. This is a mystery. They have power plants, or they have production. They have power plants, they have production. Fargus. Everything seems okay here. What about Fargus Secundus? Food and happiness is down, but that's okay. What are they building? Industrial lab, okay. Rebrigala. How are we doing here? Food's at 0. I mean, they're building up a bit. They're not doing super great, but they're okay. And this planet, same thing. Why aren't you actually building anything, my friends? Debucks Prime. Things seems okay here. E-Jock. Everything should be great here. I mean, I could build a spaceport in some of these sector places to drive up our naval capacity. That would help a tiny bit. Fulganar Prime. I don't know what's going on. There's something hurting our energy production by a lot. Ship maintenance is 77. Part of that is the fleet is on the move. But we are quickly running out of energy. What about a trade? But who with is the question. Maybe these guys. They're far away. Offer you a trade deal. We would like some energy credits. No, minus 1,000. Never mind. Never mind. I don't really want to trade with any of these folks. So the fact that we're doing this special project, how much longer will that last? 59 months. Like, that's society research. It's not energy driven, though. I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is. This system is now within our border, so we can exploit that. I mean, I did build a few research stations, but those stations shouldn't be hurting us that much. Station maintenance, minus 58. Maybe they are. They shouldn't be, though. Does it give us a research station? I mean, these should only be using one each. Minus 61. I mean, we have 5 for directly controlled systems. Maybe I should put some more systems into sectorhood? I know we do have a couple of tiny planets, like this one. Katana Prime, so Katana Secondus. They're mostly maxed out for their production. Okay, so where's the Katana system? They're over there. Okay, so let's try adding them to a sector, I guess. See if that helps. Manage. So we gotta. Ooh, we're gonna lose 6 minerals. We'll only lose 2 if we go this way. Okay. 63 still. Fleet maintenance is hurting us, I know. What about Shashtamar? That's our newest system. Hazra. They're pretty much filled out. I could... And Fulganar? Fulganar is not that developed, is it? I don't know. I do this, this, and this. Okay. So we only have 2 systems occupied right now. Do we have any free governors? We have a couple free governors. Didn't really help us. Doesn't seem like it helped us that much. Also, I should check to see if any more systems need a spaceport, because we want to get that naval capacity up some more if we can. We do have a bit of a mineral bump here, so we're still producing minus 28. Build a spaceport here. Is it the spaceports that are costing us so much? Let's clear this tile. We can't. We don't have any energy. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens once the fleet gets in orbit. That may take us out of this deficit. I'm hoping it will. Of course, all our research gets slowed down as well, which is terrible. Things are going terrible right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Fully Prime. How you guys doing for energy? You got 5 food, 30 energy. Edict. We'll do the capacity overload. Re-education and campaigns. Propaganda. Happiness plus 10%. Production targets. Farming subsidies. That puts us at 21. And we have 5 food, right? Yes. So let's replace this building with a power hub. Yes. That should help us. And they don't need any more food there. They're not going to get any more food, even if they want it. Habitability is 100% for these guys. Okay. Let's actually enact another edict here. So re-education, ethics divergence goes down. Happiness plus 10, growth time minus 10. Let's go with re-education. No, let's go with a propaganda campaign here. That makes them happier. Okay. This planet, there's not a lot going on. Okay. Spaceports have finished construction. Okay, so there are a lot of research stations here. So I wonder maybe... Again, I'm still kind of playing with sectors here. 15. Just kind of seeing if putting the sectors with the research stations would, if I expanded that, would I actually have to still cover the bill for the research stations? It looks like it. We're only doing 13 minerals a month now because I added so many planets to sectorhood. It's going to take a lot to actually take them out of sectorhood at this point. Ship maintenance, module maintenance should unpause. Again, a big part of this is getting our fleet down to where it needs to be. Construction ships should be building some mining ships, mining stations there. And the scientist has gone up a level. Okay. And have I assigned a governor here? I haven't. So we'll assign you. You're fairly old. So it's 2 food here right now. This is the only tile with food in it, so let's take care of our food needs. It will suppress a mineral, but I'm okay with that. And really, planets and sectors. This is at 75%, right? Yep. They're only producing 42. Seems suspicious. Does seem suspicious. Alright, so our fleet should be getting into orbit very soon, and they should be getting their shields back at that point. How Durinde got his shields back, that's the hit cult movie. So they have spaceports. What about here? Rapix Prime doesn't have a spaceport. Let's build one. Again, we're only producing 34 minerals a month. Ouch. Trying to get our naval capacity up at this point, basically. So we have 3 out of 5 systems now. Alright. How are the Bajorans looking? They might be a good people to take. So yeah, we're producing 26 energy a month. So we want to get that number up. We need to have like a bank. Let's see, Bajoran, their equivalent. Fleet power is inferior. Okay. So here's my thought. We're producing 125 minutes. Yeah, we didn't have any energy to run our mines. That's what was going on. So my thought is, Bajorans, tributary. That's how I didn't actually win the game as Cardassians, but it looked like it was just a matter of time. And I did that just by making a whole bunch of people tributaries, not messing with vassals or anything like that. It's like, hey, you want to be my tributary? It wasn't, hello, Breen. Really? You guys went there? And, of course, now we have border friction because you guys decided to drop a station there. Excellent. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Okay, so my thoughts right now. Yeah, we're going to try to take on the Bajorans. So I'm going to save that for the next video. If you like what you saw here today, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. Plenty more to come. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have an awesome day.